welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleacher. This channel is all about budgeting, paying off debt, and retiring early. So if those are topics that you are also interested in, then please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. In this video, you can come along with me as I budget for my first paycheck in March. Okay, I'm going to start today by showing you how I've laid out my month of March. By the way, I just got this calendar from BAM. It was on clearance for 50% off because it's not all of the year. It's just the last part of the year. So let's look at how I set up my budget for March. So this month, see, I'm learning. I'm getting better as I go. What I did this month is I did each paycheck a different color. So all of the bills that need to come out during my first paycheck are in blue, and all of my bills that need to come out in the second paycheck are green. So I decided to use a color coding system here to help me know what I need to pay. For example, everything you see highlighted in yellow, those are bills that come out automatically, so I don't have to worry about paying those myself. The ones in pink are the ones that I have to actually go and pay. These are all paid online, either automatically or I go and pay them online, except for gas. Gas is the only one that I pay myself at the pump. You might notice I have two categories of gas here, and one of them is automatic. And this is why my oldest son, who is a teenager, he drives my youngest son to school for us. So we pay him $10 a week to do that, to go towards his gas money. And it's just automatically withdrawn from our bank every Saturday and deposited into his account. So that is an automatic. And then the 40 is what I pay when I go to the pump. I've also included my two paychecks, when I get paid and how much I'm going to get paid, and also how much is going to come out for my cash envelopes. Okay, so now I'm going to use this information to fill out this worksheet. This worksheet comes from the Budget Mom, and I will put a link to this worksheet in down below in the description box below. So be sure to check that out if you like this budget sheet. What I'm going to do right now to make it easier on you is I'm going to zoom in here so you can see things better. Okay, I'm going to start by adding the name of the month, which is March. I'm using my green pen for March, and this is the Papermate Flare Medium. We get paid on the 1st, and our income for our first paycheck is $18.01. And that's our only income for this pay period. Next, I'm going to write down the bills that need to be paid during this pay period. We have school lunches, which will be $55. MediaCom. We don't actually have cable, but we have internet through them, which is $92. Then I have my first gas, which is $10 and $40. And then we have energy, our energy bill, which we budget $100 for that. It changes sometimes, but that's like the highest it could possibly be usually. Next up is a bill that we pay to our city, and the highest that is usually $300. We just got this for my son. I think it's a good investment. Disney Plus, it's $8. And then we have one medical bill for me, and that is $30. This is paid to our local hospital, because we have another medical bill for our family doctor. That's family expense that comes later. Then I have another week of gas. Okay, next is my gym, and that's $69. And I've talked about this before, but as soon as I'm able to cancel this, I will be canceling that. It is part of our strategy to save money this year, is by canceling that, but I can't cancel until May. Okay, then we have the family doctor, and we pay him $50 a month. Next is Netflix, and we pay $14 a month for Netflix. And that's it for our bills for this first pay period. Okay, so we only had one income here, so our total income for this first pay period is going to be $18.01. Now I'm going to add all of these together to get a total. So we take our total income minus these expenses, so $18.01 minus $818. That leaves us with $983 to work with. It is time to budget for my cash envelopes. We have three categories for our cash envelopes. We have groceries. And in this pay period, we will have 2 weeks. We budget for $150 per week, so that's $300. Then we have spending money. My husband and I each get $20 a week for spending money. So for a 2-week period, that's $40. So 40 times 2 is 80. And now this month we have added a miscellaneous envelope. This is for expenses that come up through the month. If we don't end up using that money, we will just put it towards our debt snowball at the end of the month. We're going to budget for $100 for that. So if we add all these together, that would be $480. Okay, so we're going to take the $983, we're going to take the $480 away. And that will leave us with $503. I already made a sinking funds cash envelope stuffing video for this first paycheck in March. I will put it in the description box below. But right now I'm going to write down all of our sinking funds and how much we're going to take out for each envelope. So I'm just going to fast forward to this part for you. So if we put what we had left over from before, we had 503 left over. We're going to take out 123 for our cash, our sinking fund. So 503 minus 123. That will leave us with 380 to play with. Okay, so if you watched how we spent our tax refund, you would know that we are fully funded for our emergency fund. So we're not saving any extra savings right now. We will pay off debt, but we're going to do that at the end of the month. So what I'm going to do right now, we're not going to pay off any debt right now. I'm going to put this down here at the bottom, $380, and we will roll this over into our next paycheck, so our second paycheck of March. The reason why I want to roll that over is because we don't make quite enough in our next paycheck to cover all the expenses for that portion of the month. And also, I just feel more comfortable doing one debt snowball payment a month instead of 2 debt snowball payments a month. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you along on this journey. Bye, everybody.